Football League. Brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker, Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go from Lumen Field. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they say they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Big play for Seattle. 38 yards.
At the 26-yard line.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to break through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. It takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Seahawks first down. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown Seahawks. That is second TD catch of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This fielded at about the 9. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
12 more yards.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10.
Douglas in motion. They'll go play action with Purdy. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. And we'll get a whistle. Stoppage. An injured Patriot. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. To throw on first down is Purdy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Again in the air for Purdy. open right side. That strains the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third down. Purdy. It is brought in the end zone. Frank Harris. Touchdown, New England. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Patriots come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he enters the final weekend on top of the league in rushing yards by a quarterback. He has been dynamic all season long. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A nice throw there by the rookie, and he earns his guys a first down.
The 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. A 6-yard
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Joey Porter
They're down
Jr.
and 3.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown, Seattle.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The PAT, up and good. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Patriots 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to keep it himself. From 29, here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Purdy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll find his tight end. It's Strange. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the Patriots first down.
Douglas in motion.
15. First
Play
down.
action. Here's Purdy. Look wide. Get this one complete.
Complete.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Patriots first down.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Coverage by Byron Murphy.
Douglas in motion. No run. He'll try the left side now. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Patriots.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
Patriot first down.
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Open man, right side, he's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, New England.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. He's got it inside the 5. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
We are all square. 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped. 25. The drive will begin there. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this is going to be a Seahawks first down. As the tackle is made right at the 36.
It's a gain of 11. And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll try the right side this time. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain.
We are through 1. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got it.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it.
I think you chalk this one up like to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, they're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Patriots offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Has completed to Douglas. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now
On 2nd down, Purdy. It's a short one. He's got screen. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Now Purdy. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Drive will start on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. Is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards leads to 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. This front end out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Off the play fake, Purdy. That's to the right side. And incomplete. Harris, the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Over to the middle. He's got Harris. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. Pickup of 46 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Purdy to throw. That one taken in by Douglas. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
Here's Purdy. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And Purdy going to smartly hit the deck here as he's able to pick up the 1st down in the process.
That's good for our Patriots. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
the shotgun. It's a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Purdy. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trying to keep the drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Purdy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Tyler Luke for the field goal. A 30-yard
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Patriots move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
To Justin Jefferson. 8 yards on the pick.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
For number 86. Incomplete. Brings up
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. The throw here is complete. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Ooh. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
He'll get this out to his running back. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
At the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Seattle. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth 1st half. We're back to Seattle after this. 1st and 10. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's going to be swallowed up. Taken down. Sacked back at the 5. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Seahawks. And the show continues. What a 1st half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Like what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in. but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Patriots 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They'll get this up. That's the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and short. Purdy. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Seahawks offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw on the run is complete. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage. It's just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to throw. He takes off, and he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and less than a yard.
He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
2nd and 2 at the 20-yard line.
Now Dan Quinn will send out the field goal unit. This one will be from 37 yards out. His kick is good. And the Seahawks tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that kick will help extend the lead, but remember, Mike, it's still a 1-possession game. Halftime's right around the corner, so both teams, there's a lot of work left to be done before we crown a winner here.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Purdy. He's got Douglas going deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as the second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a couple.
At the 36-yard line.
Looks like a design run with Purdy.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for a quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going in the short game.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Patriots, first down. A gain of a yard. First down,
So,
Patriots.
1st and 10 here now at the 38. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This one caught left side. That's screen. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Purdy going to put it up again. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Motion man is Harris.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now a run on 1st down. Oh, the elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That one taken in by Douglas. And a good job there, hemming him in. They get it to the 8-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, New England. On is Luke to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Pats will tie this game at 24.
24-24.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st
Well,
and 10.
Seahawks offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll take this to about the 28. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
A gain of a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll look to throw. To the right side here, passes caught. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now good up the middle. And he's tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
A gain of 9.
2nd down, he'll take the handoff and hold on to it. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle.
At the 41. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. The pressure gets there, and time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's inside the 40. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line.
Patriots, 1st down. It's a gain of 48 yards.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 9. 2nd and inches.
At the Seahawks 17-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's into the hands of Harris. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
1st down. A gain of 7. 1st down, New England.
Purdy to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will power his way into the end zone. Went in straight. Touchdown, Patriots. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now faking the give. Now he'll swing out to his fullback. 3rd, they need 8.
To number 48. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. This is taken at the 25. And they'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. Harris, the man in motion. Up the middle they go. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
A gain of 1 yard.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Pass completed to Douglas. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Mario Douglas. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And the rush gets he'll go down. They got him. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And not much doing there They made sure he would not get free. The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out first down and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple.
It's a pickup of
And it's
3.
second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run on the jet sweep. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
Loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now again, on the ground, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of those shortcomings elsewhere.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. They'll look to set up the screen here. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They're going to run after they have an okay state with Lee Gordon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Another Seahawks, first down.
As they try to run it here. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. That one into the hands of Jefferson. He'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25.
He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. There's Jefferson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Pushed out to his left. And it will slide to a halt with a penalty marker down on the play. So let's check out this call. Task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and Brock Purdy headed back on the field for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. That's an RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Motion man is Harris. On second down, Purdy. The throw here is complete. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. That is catch number 60 for the season.
16 yards. And the Patriots first down.
It's first down, and they'll run. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Purdy now on second down. There's that man again. Another catch. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Play fake. Now it's Purdy sending it deep for Waddle. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, New England. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had and claw yourself back in it.
The extra point is good. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their running back set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. He'll step up and run this. And nice work there. Going to a slide and gain about 7.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 32-yard
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Big play. 3rd and 2. They'll drop to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He's got his man, Jefferson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll throw out of the gun. They'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
On the play. And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
Back to the air once more on second down. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Now, a big third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll drop the throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
3rd and short. You think this ball's expected to come out quick. But when all the receivers were taken away, he decides to make a break for it. He doesn't get a whole lot, but what he gets is just enough to move the chains.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
He'll get up and spike it here inside of a half-minute remaining. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Going to need a big play now. 3rd down and long. The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Down to a knee, and that will do it. They wrap up the regular season with a victory. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18.